What's up, everybody? This is Coach Jason coming to you live inside the rack. Now, in my last video, I showed you how to properly warm up before you do your exercise routine. But what happens if while during your warm up, you notice you have some tightness in your shins or a little pain in your hips? How do you address that? I'm going to make a 3-part mini series addressing issues found during your warm up. Now you can take these stretches and add them into your warm-up if you have chronic issues. I'm going to start at ground level and work my way up. In this video, we're going to cover the feet, the shins, and the knees. So without further delay, let's go inside the rack. So if you've been following along with this video series, episode 1, we did the self-assessment. The next 2 episodes were addressing upper and lower body issues that we found during the self-assessment. You can use the exercises and stretches that I showed you in those videos to start addressing issues that you found during your warm-up. In this video, I'm going to go above and beyond what was in those 2 videos. So I'm going to start at ground level and work my way up. At ground level, you have your feet. Now, if you have sore feet or balance issues, there's a couple things we can do. The first thing we can do is stretch your feet. Now, how you're going to do this is you're going to try to spread your foot out as much as you can and then make a fist with your foot. So as I put my ugly foot up in the air, it's going to look like that. Stretch it out and then try to curl it up. Stretch it out and try to curl it up. So you're going to do each of your feet. You're going to hold each of those for about 5 seconds, and you want to do it about 5 times on each foot. The other thing we can do is roll your feet out. Now there's a few different options we can use to roll out your feet. You can use a baseball or a golf ball if that's all you have, although I don't recommend it because they are hard and don't give, and it's going to be painful. A better option is a tennis ball, and not just any tennis ball, but the tennis ball that you use to play fetch with your dog. The advantage of this over a regular tennis ball is it's a little bit firmer. So a regular tennis ball is just going to squish when you put any force to it. This is going to stay a little bit more rigid, and it's also a little bit smaller, so it's easier to maneuver around. The best option is what's called a mobility peanut. You can buy these at Walmart. They're about $10. They are worth every penny. The nice thing about a mobility peanut is it has these little knobs on it. The little knobs will get into any knots that you have and help loosen up any fascia. I'm going to use this a lot in this video on different parts of the body. So starting with the foot to roll it out. Normally I'll do this on the floor. I'm going to do it on the bench here so you can see it a little better. So you want to take your foot, start on the inside, roll back and forth, go to the middle, and go to the outside. From the side, it's going to look like this. You want to make sure you go all the way to your heel and all the way up to your toes. If you neglect a part of your foot, it's possible your foot could cramp because you loosen up the rest of it and part of it stays tight. If you find any spots where you have some pain, just kind of hang out in that spot for a few seconds. It normally is going to loosen it up. Now I do this with my feet 2 or 3 days a week. Now as we work our way up the body, the next thing we're going to come to is our shins. Now if you have shin splints or you get some pain in your knee when you squat, it could be because the fascia in your shins is not sliding and gliding like it's supposed to. So we need to loosen up that fascia. I do this a couple days a week. This is painful. I will pre-warn you. So what you want to do for this, I put it on the couch because the couch will absorb some of the pressure from my body weight leaning on it. You're going to put it on your shin. So here's my knee. Here's the bottom of my kneecap. So it's about 2 inches below. That's about as high as you want to get. You don't actually want to get onto the knee. I'm going to put some of my body weight pressure on it, and then what you want to do is move your foot up, down, left, right, make circles. That hurts. I actually can feel that right here in my ankle because I have tight fascia. Then you're going to move up a little bit, do the same thing. That hurts right there too. Move up a little bit. I don't have any pain right there. No pain right there. So I'm going to go back to that spot where it hurts. Ooh, that feels real not good. And I'm going to hang out right there for a little while. Move my foot in every direction. Now, a major contributor to knee pain is hamstring weakness. I covered this in the lower body assessment fix videos, so make sure you check those out and make sure you include plenty of hamstring exercises in your workout routine. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you see when the next video comes out. We're going to cover the hamstrings, hips, and glutes in that video. Until next time, this is Coach Jason coming to you live inside the rack.